I have cerebral palsy. What's up, guys? Garrett here. Growing up, that was one of the toughest sentences that I ever had to learn to utter. Not because I couldn't do it, but because I didn't want to do it. I thought that by talking about my CP and my struggles and my differences and all that stuff would make me different and make me unlikable, uncool. So to my friends, I never really talked about it. I never really talked about my struggles because I thought they would see me as different. But you know what? A lot of times they were curious. A lot of times they didn't know exactly what I could do, what I couldn't do, what I'd been through. And so a lot of times they were curious. But, I didn't want to open up. I was uncomfortable. But I learned over the years, over the last few years even, that it's so much better if you can open up. Do not be ashamed of what you have or what you can or cannot do. Because at the end of the day, cerebral palsy or any other challenges or struggles or anything, they do not define who you are. Take me, for instance. I graduated from college. I now work in radio and television here in Roanoke, aside from doing the work with Overcome Yours. Overcome Yours has been just a blessing for me to be able to share my story and my experiences with so many people. And that all stemmed because I was able to open up. I was able to get real. I was able to talk about something that for 22 years of my life I was not comfortable talking about. And now I do it on stages all across the state and hopefully and eventually all across the world. But, that is just part of it. You've got to be comfortable. So really, no matter what you have, no matter what you've got going on, just open up and be honest with yourself and be honest with others. And you will see that people will accept you. A lot of times people just have misconceptions. There are a lot of misconceptions about cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy is a spectrum condition that affects many different people, many different ways. And, the thing is that we all want acceptance. We all want to be liked by our peers. And we all want to be understood. But a lot of times that is difficult. So I will leave you with this. Be open, be honest, and never be ashamed of who you are. Because cerebral palsy makes each and every person great. Have a good day.